Today, our mission is maybe even to revolutionize how you think about your professional journey. We're diving deep into a truly transformative resource, the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities. Think of this as like your shortcut to being incredibly well-informed about personal and professional alignment. It's not just a book you read. It feels more like a personal guide, designed to help you proactively shape your future.
That's exactly right. And what's fascinating here is how this book, the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities, it brings together two worlds that often seem separate your job choices and, well, bigger lifestyle goals. It really shines a light on the crucial questions you need to ask yourself for a truly um, holistic approach to planning your career, one that ties directly into your overall well-being. This guide really emphasizes that genuine career success, it isn't just about the title or the paycheck, but about finding that sweet spot, that alignment between your professional path and, your desired personal satisfaction.
Okay, so where does this journey actually begin? This step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities has a bit of a surprising starting point, actually. It basically argues that before you even think about a specific job, you first need to rigorously define your ideal lifestyle. It's about putting your personal well-being right at the front, which honestly is something so many people skip when they're chasing what they think success looks like. The first really crucial element here, according to the book, is understanding your desired work-life balance. And it makes it clear that balance isn't some universal formula. It's deeply personal. The guide pushes you to evaluate what harmony truly means to you. Like, are you someone who thrives on flexibility, maybe autonomy? Willing to put in longer hours sometimes if it means creative freedom, sort of like an entrepreneur perhaps? Or maybe you prioritize a really strict separation between work and personal time, valuing those clear boundaries to protect your mental space. It helps you weigh those trade-offs. It shows how real fulfillment comes from understanding and designing your unique rhythm, not just trying to fit into some external mold.
Exactly. And that really personal understanding of balance, it leads right into the next critical piece this resource tackles: financial expectations. The guide challenges you to look honestly at your income needs, not just as a number, but as a tool, really, to support the lifestyle you actually want. Do you picture a high salary to fund, say, an extravagant lifestyle? Or are you maybe content with a more moderate income if it buys you more free time for other things? A really powerful idea here, outlined in the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities, is that financial stability, well, it reduces stress around managing money and actually frees up more personal time, which is fundamental to achieving that work-life balance you were just talking about. It helps you find that personal sweet spot.
Absolutely. And that connects directly to the next piece, work-life values alignment. This is where this guide, I think, really helps you look inward to discover what truly motivates you. It argues that, long-term job satisfaction isn't just about the tasks you do, but the values you live by day to day. This step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities gives you a clear framework for identifying your core values. Things like, is it job security versus maybe boundless creativity, or teamwork versus fierce independence? What's fascinating, too, is how it even touches on this idea that sometimes really integrating work and personal life, where your job is like a direct extension of your personal beliefs, well, that can lead to deeper satisfaction, especially if you can negotiate flexible arrangements that really honor those core values.
Right. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the final piece of this whole lifestyle puzzle, as the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities presents it, is your long-term vision. This resource guides you to actually visualize where you see yourself in, say, 5, 10, maybe even 20 years. It makes it really clear how your career is just one significant part of that bigger life plan. This means thinking about crucial professional development, like, do you need more qualifications,
Mhm.
certifications, even things like geographical location. A film career might thrive more in LA, finance in New York, that kind of thing. The guide emphasizes that all these pieces should align for overall job satisfaction and personal fulfillment. So it's really not just about getting a job title, it's about crafting an entire life that your career actually supports.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Building a life, yeah, not just a CV.
hmm And once you've really defined that desired lifestyle, the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities then guides you inward, towards identifying your strengths and weaknesses. And this raises a really important question, doesn't it? How well do you truly know your own professional capabilities and, just as importantly, your areas for growth? This guide offers some really practical ways to identify these crucial elements, helping you move past assumptions to genuine self-awareness. It covers a comprehensive skills assessment, looking at technical skills, soft skills, and those transferable skills too. A key insight here is that you might have valuable transferable skills from things that seem totally unrelated, like problem solving from volunteering or negotiation skills from managing a household budget. Things that are highly relevant for new career paths. And beyond just skills, the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities encourages you to recognize your key personality traits. Things like attention to detail, creativity, maybe resilience. It shows how understanding these innate characteristics can really impact your performance and guide you towards roles where you'll naturally shine. It even hints at using certain assessment tools to get deeper, more objective insights.
And it doesn't stop there, does it?
hmm
This guide also gets into feedback analysis. It explains how proactively asking for and then really thinking about feedback from colleagues, bosses, clients. It gives you this invaluable outside perspective on how you're doing. It helps you spot patterns, maybe areas needing improvement, but also powerfully confirms your strengths. What's really useful is how it sort of demystifies getting feedback, turns it into a positive tool for growth. And it introduces the structured power of a SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, for looking at both internal and external factors affecting your career. The step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities uniquely shows how spotting those external opportunities and matching them with your internal strengths can actually reveal unexpected career paths you might never have even considered. It lets you see your career not just in isolation, but within this larger ecosystem of possibilities.
Precisely. It's about pulling all that personal data together into an actionable plan, almost like mapping out your personal career DNA.
Okay, so moving beyond the self-assessment and the practical tools, the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities shifts focus again. This time to something often missed in career planning, your overall well-being in the workplace. It powerfully recognizes that how you handle stress and where you actually work best are absolutely critical for, well, sustainable success and long-term fulfillment. The guide offers some really profound insights into determining your stress tolerance. It encourages you to recognize your unique stress triggers, understand the real effects of chronic stress, like burnout, and, importantly, it provides proactive strategies for building resilience and effective stress management techniques. It even touches on how vital it is to seek support, friends, family, maybe professional help. It's really about protecting yourself from getting overwhelmed, making sure your professional journey is sustainable and hopefully enjoyable, not just a grind.
Yes, and equally important is choosing your preferred working environment. The step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities highlights that finding your ideal environment is critical for productivity and satisfaction. And it's more than just, remote versus office. This guide helps you evaluate your actual productivity in different settings. It pushes you to consider, do you thrive with direct supervision and easy access to colleagues in an office? Or does remote work give you the flexibility you need for better work-life balance, maybe cutting down commute time and costs? It even offers practical tips for making the right choice based on your self-assessment, making sure your physical and mental energy are optimized, not just how you spend your time. And beyond just the location, the book helps you pin down your preferred work style. Do you excel in collaborative settings where ideas bounce around and tasks are shared? That can really foster creativity. Or do you truly thrive working independently, focusing without interruptions? Maybe better for analytical or research-heavy roles? It also stresses the huge importance of company culture fit, guiding you on how to check if a potential employer's values, their mission, their way of operating, if that actually aligns with your own. That alignment is crucial, isn't it? It can massively influence your job satisfaction and long-term success. It can turn a job into something that feels more like a true calling.
And it even covers your physical workspace preferences, those things that seem small but aren't like lighting, noise levels, ergonomics. Some people need quiet, minimal distractions. Others thrive in a buzzing, dynamic place that sparks energy. The step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities encourages you to figure out exactly what conditions help you perform best, and how to make smart adjustments, whether you're in a traditional office or setting up an effective remote workspace. It really seems to cover all the bases in helping you design an optimal professional life.
Absolutely. And what's really valuable in the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities is that it doesn't just give you abstract theories. It powerfully shows how successful individuals have actually applied these principles. It brings in real-life success stories so you can draw inspiration and get practical, tangible lessons you can adapt for yourself. For instance, when illustrating aligning career with lifestyle goals, this guide points to people like Richard Branson. His whole entrepreneurial journey just screams his love for adventure and thinking differently, doesn't it? Or Oprah Oprah Winfrey, building a media empire totally focused on personal growth and giving back, a direct reflection of her core values. Then, for recognizing competencies in development areas, you learn from Bill Gates, who relentlessly focused on his software strengths, and Sheryl Sandberg, who actively sought feedback to improve things like public speaking, turning a potential weakness into a real strength.
Right. And when it comes to understanding stress triggers and coping mechanisms, the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities shares insights from Arianna Huffington. She famously prioritized well-being after hitting burnout, completely changing her approach to work. It also mentions Elon Musk, known for his intense schedule, but who uses very structured time management and focused work periods to handle those extreme demands. And it even touches on thriving in optimal work environments with examples like Steve Jobs. He excelled in those collaborative, intense, innovative settings that fueled his creativity, versus, say, J.K. Rowling, who found her incredible success largely by creating in quiet, focused solitude. These stories aren't just interesting trivia. They work like compelling case studies, offering real lessons on how to apply these ideas to your own unique situation. It's almost like having mentors who've walked the path, showing how abstract ideas become real results.
Exactly. They make the principles totally come alive.
And here's probably the best part. The step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities isn't just something you read passively. It's designed as an interactive journey. It's packed with really powerful exercises to help you apply these ideas directly to your own life, turning the theory into personal action. It encourages potent techniques like the WOOP goal-setting method. That stands for Wish, Outcome, Obstacle, Plan. Also reflective journaling for deeper self-discovery. And it even recommends specific personality and aptitude assessments, the kind that help identify your natural preferences and strengths. One really great example that seems to tie everything together is the self-reflection activity, discovering a career you'll enjoy and feel fulfilled in. This specific exercise, it's meticulously designed, guides you through exploring your peak moments, those times you felt most engaged, most proud, most effective. It helps you rigorously identify your core values, analyze your natural strengths really deeply, and clearly define what fulfillment actually means to you. You'll also reflect on your financial and lifestyle goals in a structured way. The whole point is to help you find the pattern across all these insights, synthesizing all that personal data into an actionable roadmap, basically guiding you toward career fields that genuinely align with who you are, what you want from life, and where you can truly thrive. It sounds like a really transformative process.
It really does. This step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities provides such a comprehensive, holistic framework. It helps you understand yourself, your deepest aspirations, and crucially, it gives you the practical steps needed to build a career that doesn't just, pay the bills, but one that genuinely resonates with your whole life, ensuring both professional success and deep personal satisfaction.
So, if you're looking for a resource that's not just theory, but practical, actionable, and genuinely insightful for navigating your career path in a way that connects with your entire life, well, we really can't recommend the step-by-step guide to unlock your career opportunities enough. To learn more about this incredible resource and maybe start your own journey toward a more fulfilling career, just visit www.careercoachguide.com. That's www.careercoachguide.com. Check it out.
And maybe consider this as a final thought. If your career choices truly reflected your deepest values and your real lifestyle desires, what new and exciting possibilities might open up for you? Possibilities you perhaps haven't even imagined yet.
Take a moment and honestly ask yourself, is your career serving your life right now? Or is your life mostly serving your career? Really sitting with that question. The answer might just hold the key to finding your own path to fulfillment. We really hope this has been enlightening for your own career journey.